First up, a quick apology about the frame rate on this video, the last video, the next couple of videos in this series as well. Because of the nature of how long these videos take to edit, they're recorded weeks and weeks in advance. I didn't realise doing it at 30 frames per second would be that much of an issue. Having watched the video back myself, I now completely get the point of the people who've identified it. Hopefully you can grit your teeth and get through this video in the next couple. This one is quite gameplay heavy, so if that's going to really bother you, come back in the next one when it's more squad building based. And then by about episode 5, I am recording in 60 frames per second and we should be fine from them. But anyway, welcome back. Hello and welcome back to my FIFA 17 Ultimate Team Road to Glory series that needs a catchier name than that. I'm Kev and we are getting into games today. The last episode was a lot of admin-y stuff, getting ourselves set up with the bronze pack method. Today we'll check in on that. We'll keep selling players and investing in new bronze packs as the opportunity arises. We only have a limited size transfer list to play with, but you can see we have sold a couple of players since the last video. But the main priority for today is to get through this offline season that we started last time. We want to build up a nice little pot of money to buy a decent-ish starter squad. Realistically, we're looking for somewhere between 5,000 and 10,000 coins. If we can get that kind of coinage together, that should be enough to get a passable squad that I'm not desperately ashamed to take onto the internet. So we're just going to play with our untradeable players. This is a semi-pro game. Now, if you recall from the Journey series, semi-pro is about my limit, and I do struggle a little bit in this game. I've never really played with the untradables with no chemistry before, and I'm going to blame this pathetic performance on that. I mean, there's my attempt at doing a little lob. At least I'm trying the different buttons now. Some really desperate defending then. This is actually probably our best attacking move of the game, where it's just a lumping ball forward from a corner. They dally on the ball a little bit, and our striker gets in and, yeah, fires it over the bar. And that's about as good as it got in this one. At this point, I was worried if I couldn't manage to sort out a semi-pro team and we come out with a pathetic 0-0. What on earth was the rest of this video going to be like? It's not all bad, I promise you. That game was bad. That's why we didn't see very much of it. But importantly, we've got 4 points towards our coin producing target. Not only do we get coins, we get players as well, and that's players that we can sell. We've sold another one there. We need to relist the players that need relisting. And is he? No, I thought he was one of the ones that we were going to go and add an extra bit of value onto, but no, apparently not. And we haven't got any other players to really change things up with, so we're just going to go with exactly the same team again. It's another semi-pro game, still in this offline division. And it's so long ago since I played these games, I don't actually remember if this one was any better. If it's not, I really apologise. Oh, goodness me, we're already a goal down. That's not good. I hope this is a glorious comeback. I'm deliberately leaving about a week to 10 days after I record these videos before doing the commentary on them. So it's a surprise even to me. Oh, I remember that goal as if it was yesterday. It's the most ridiculous goal I've ever scored in FIFA. It didn't deserve a goal at all. It was a pretty poor header that the keeper just desperately trying to get fingertips to it, and it just doesn't come off. I've never seen a goal like this in FIFA before, and yeah, that's some poor goalkeeping, but we've got it back to 1-1. Now is the chance to push on and get ourselves 3 points onto the board and make sure we don't have to faff around in this offline division for too long. Some desperate goal line defending there, and we just about get away with it. And now we're on the attack again. And we're starting to put together some decent attacking moves. Nice little through ball there. Can we finish? We can, and it's 2-1. See, I can score goals on semi-pro. I'm not as useless as I used to be. If you watched the Journey series that we did a little while back, I never would have scored that goal on there. Oh, Kev's learning all the time, and we're on the move again here. Hopefully we can get this ball squared across. Oh, look at that. We're squared across, and that's just over the crossbar, and it's 2-1 at half time, and I would be over the moon with a 2-1 on semi-pro. Most of you are watching this thinking, goodness me, Kev, what a loser. But look at that little bit of skill from Yanasai, and there he goes again. I did that one by accident, but I've discovered there's thumbsticks on a Xbox controller. Who knew? Unfortunately, I haven't remembered how to shoot, and that was just awful. But we're on the forward attack thing again. And look at that, we've slotted it under the keeper. We're up 3-1. This is on semi-pro. Kev's actually properly beating a team on semi-pro. And a little bit fortunate with the bounce there, but we're through on goal again. And I still haven't mastered the finesse shot. And Crew have the chance to get back into it. They're in behind. We've only got one defender in the middle, and I'm terrible at defending, so I went across to the attacking player, and that's just poor. Do that online, and I will be absolutely murdered for it. It cost us a goal offline on semi-pro, but imagine what that would be like online. But luckily, we managed to hold on. We pick up another win for our offline division, and more importantly, 643 delicious coins, which go into our pile, which I'm not sure how the pile is doing now. We need another couple of wins to secure this offline league, but we're up to, nearly 3,000 coins now. Still got players for sale, so we'll just check how we're doing with that. Relist any that need relisting. And then depending on where we get to once we get through this offline league, it's going to be then a decision of, right, do we go out and buy a load more bronze packs and repeat the process? Or are we then ready to put together a barely passable team that can do Division 10 online? We're not looking for a good team. We're just looking for something that isn't going to get me too badly destroyed. We're sticking with the same 11 for the third game in a row. I know fitness is going to start to become an issue at this point. And I think, did that say we're playing unprofessional now? Or has it dropped back down to amateur? I guess we're about to figure that out for ourselves, because if we're on professional with no fitness, that will happen. I think this might be on professional. What's that? A minute on the clock. And they just absolutely destroyed us there. 8 minutes on the clock. Okay, I think this one is on professional. I've got recollections of this game coming back to me now. And I don't think I make a complete fool of myself. We're definitely unprofessional because of the way I'm so scared to take an attacking touch when I get the ball. I get the ball and then turn back. And again, if I'm that predictable online, people are just going to absolutely tear me apart. But on professional, I think I just about get away with it. And it allows us to keep possession of the ball and actually get some forward momentum occasionally. Although they're in again there, and we're lucky to only be 1-0 down because the keeper didn't even try moving for that. But are we in behind there? We're not quite, but there's a player in the middle. And if he can shoot from there, and that's one of the best goals I've ever scored. I haven't scored many goals, to be fair, but I've actually hit that from the edge of the area and not missed. This is a massive amount of progress for me. Those of you who've been with us along this FIFA story from way back, probably not, might even be this time last year we first tried FIFA on the channel. You know full well I wouldn't have come anywhere near scoring that at that point. And we're on the attack again here. And can we slot that through for just a little toe on that would have put us in the lead. And that would have pleased me greatly. But we're struggling for possession in midfield again. Even without double checking, I am now like 80% sure this is unprofessional. Because if not, I'm just having a really, really bad game. But they're just running rings around me as if they're a real person, which is absolutely what I come up against whenever I try and play this game online. Apart from those odd lucky games where you get someone playing their first game of Ultimate Team. I am a master of those at this point because I've played so many seasons of Division 10, not even on this Road to Glory, on my main account. But we pick up a very respectable draw. One day I'll win a game on professional, but for now we're not really that bothered about the results. It's more about the coins. We're up to 8 points. We're probably going to need a couple more games to win this division and get I think it's a 1,700 coin bonus for that and a bronze pack, so some stuff for us to sell. But for now, we're up to, 3,500 coins. We've got 23 players up for sale, so we've got a couple of slots on here. I'm going to assume we go and grab a couple of bronze packs to top that up, because if you didn't, Kev from the past, you really should have done, because now is the time to maximise those transfer lists, get some bronze packs. Are you going in? He's not even going in. Where are you going, Kev? Go on, bronze packs? Bronze packs. No, he's at it. I'm going to assume he's building the suspense and he's going to do bronze packs at the start of the next episode. It's the only possible explanation. Oh, here you go, look, he's cashing in on something from the old manager tasks. What a rascal he is. I think we're probably going to call it a day there, because Kev from the past has lost it. He's just fiddling around in the menus. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And thank you very much for watching.